Chance for three for Luka.
And that's just so good. He almost had that turnover, but then able to get the ball back, a little drive, a little pump fake. Got to stay down. You got to stay disciplined. You know, look, it goes in between, going right, little pump fake, gets him in the air, and that's the thing. When you're Aaron Gordon, you've done such a good job on Luka. Before that, he was 4 for 13, so not giving him anything easy. It's only his third free throw attempt of the night.
Doncic now 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Triple-double watch always. And Jokic, 8 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists. Oh, how about Morris scrapping to get it back, and a whistle and a foul called against Hardaway Jr. Or no?
What?
Called on Morris.
How?
I mean, both wear number 11, but it's Morris who's called for the personal.
Okay. All right, gets the ball. But
maybe caught the back of Hardaway Jr.'s legs.
Well, the ball was on the floor at that point in time. That's a tough one. But prior to that, Monte Morris, he is a plus 26 on the floor. And I mean on the court, I mean literally on the floor.
Doncic floated it up too strong. Here comes Gordon. Gordon soars in. Good D for Powell. Here comes Brunson. Brunson gets it back, fires away, short. Barton the rebound. Dallas is now just 6 for 25 from three-point range.
Yeah.
They have not shot it well in the early going this season as Barton carries the three. Barton now with 14. Jason Kidd's talked about defense. It's been the whole emphasis. And he joked with us before. He said, maybe that's why our offense has been so poor. But he's also talked about being encouraged that his team is 3-1 to start the season despite not performing offensively, given how great this team has been on that end of the floor over the last 2 seasons. You just assume at some point that's going to get right.
It's going to click, and you have to understand when you're playing defense, and if you want to play at a championship level, if you want to get out of the first round, the Dallas Mavericks have not been out of the first round since Jason Kidd was there. You know, you're going to have to get more effort on defense, and that's going to take a little bit to get your offense going. But, you know, this Dallas Mavericks team, they have all the components to make a deep run. It's just a matter of not they can play that defense.
Brunson can't finish it. Trying to poke it away from Jokic. Morris, eyes up. Gordon, corner three is good.
That is beautiful basketball.
16-3 Denver run. The lead has swelled to 20, largest of the night for the Nuggets. Doncic missed it badly. Powell palms it out of bounds. Jokic looking to get it and run again.
Every time. And one thing that you got to keep in mind, this Dallas Mavericks team is coming off a back-to-back. They're playing in elevation. They were down 22-2 last night against San Antonio, so they spent a lot of energy to get back and win that game. So this one has all the makings for a tough night for them.
Jokic hands it off. Porter Jr. And the shot clock expires. Our next NBA Wednesday doubleheader features Trae Young and the Hawks taking on KD and the Nets at Barclays Center. Then it's out west for a battle of 4-1 teams. Steph and the Warriors, LaMelo Ball, and the Hornets. Coverage begins with NBA Countdown, 7 Eastern on ESPN and the ESPN app.
It's very rare when an opposing player gets an ovation from the crowd, but Boban is in the game.
But that's what happened for Boban. Just checking in, using his size. Good finish over Jokic. The 2 Serbians who shared a jovial moment, hanging out on the bench before the start of tonight's game. That region of Europe well represented in this game with Serbia with Jokic and Boban, and Slovenia with Doncic.
Now I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something a little probably controversial.
Okay.
But that region of basketball, when you're talking about Croatia, Serbia, Slovenia, that whole region, the former Yugoslavia, per capita, pound to pound, they might have the best basketball players in the world.
Wow, how about that?
I said might. The U.S. is #1 still, but when you look at just the amount of people and the amount of players that come from that region, I mean, you're talking about Luka and Jokic would have been on the exact same team in the Olympics. You know, Vlade Divac, Peja Stojakovic. There's so many great players that come from that region.
Raza Petrovic back in the day. You see the Serbians with a big hug. Boban and Jokic. I would think the Q rating for Boban is probably higher than any other NBA player.
100%. Did you see him in John Wick?
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
There's nothing he can't do.
No, I'm ready for Princess Bride too.
That's going to be a defensive foul called against Brunson, who thought he had taken a blow from Gordon.
Yeah, but those are just discretions, and they're going to review it.
Is Dallas challenging them?
Yes, they are.
Wow.
Well, you can't take it with you. You're down by 20, you might as well use it.
All right, 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Denver 70, Dallas 50. And Dallas is going to challenge this call. And I think they might win that challenge, Richard, right? What do you think?
I think
Gordon's left arm extends a little bit.
It can go either way. At the end of the day, Brunson was there. Now, was Aaron Gordon just trying to make a simple cut through the lane? Yes, but it's a difficult one to call.
I think that's going to be a successful challenge.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm going to go on record.
Okay.
I think Gordon kind of extended a little bit with the left arm.
But this, let's take. Oh, here we go.
Let's see.
The challenge by Dallas is going to be unsuccessful. The defender did not get the offensive player. The time distance stopped change direction when he did not have the ball. It's going to be side out Denver ball.
All right, Richard, you were right. I was wrong.
That's a reoccurring theme here tonight.
And just in life in general.
Yes. But can we talk a moment here about Mike Malone's decision to keep Jokic in this game with his 4th foul? At that point in time, it was a 7-point game. And, Mike Malone trusts his MVP. He trusts his best player. And